So this is number 46. It says find a polynomial of degree 3 with real coefficients that satisfies the given conditions. So you know that your zeros are negative 5, I, and negative I, okay? And then it also tells you that f of negative 3 equals 60. And we're going to talk about why it tells you that as well in a second. So clearly, if we know the zeros, we can do exactly what we did on that last problem. And we can say, oh, okay, so it's going to be x plus 5 times x minus I times x plus I, okay? And then we can multiply this out, x plus 5 times, and then this is going to become, you know, x squared, what? Plus 1. Okay, and the reason for that is it would be x squared minus I squared. I squared is negative 1, okay? You could also go back thinking, well, how would I get this and this? X squared plus 1 would give me that, because that would be x squared equals negative 1, okay? Then when you multiply this out, you end up with x to the third plus 5x squared plus x plus 5. Okay, so this could be our function. Okay, that could be our function. Is that an option, though? No, and since it's multiple choice, we know, but this also was given to us for a reason. The only thing that could be going on is f of x could equal some constant times x to the third plus 5x squared plus x plus 5. So this is where you're going to plug this in, and you're going to solve for what could be out here. Does everybody understand? So what we're going to do is, because you agree if there were like a 5 out here, you'd still end up with the same zeros, right? So that's why they had to give us that additional piece of information. Like when you get to calculus, you're going to see that kind of play a role there where you need some more information because you don't know what the constant is. So let's just plug everything in. So 60 equals this constant times negative 3 to the third plus 5 times negative 3 plus negative 3 plus 5. So this is going to equal negative 3 squared is what? This constant times negative 27. Oops, this was squared there. And then what is that? Plus 45 minus 3 plus 5. So quick math here. This is negative 30. That's going to be what? Negative 30, and then this becomes 50. So negative 30 plus positive 50 is 20. So it becomes k times 20. Divide both sides by 20. K equals 3. So that means your function is going to be f of x equals 3 times, and then what we originally had here, x to the third plus 5x squared plus x plus 5. Okay, now this would be a perfectly acceptable way to write it because this is multiple choice. They don't have it in that form, right? So you need to multiply it all the way in. So you end up with f of x equals 3x to the third plus 15x squared plus 3x plus 15. And in this case, that would be answer number D, right? Yes. And is that the answer? Good. Okay.